Hey, hold on. Wait. Gotta triple check everything. It's been a minute. I don't know why my microphone keeps going down like this. Oh, I know why. There we are. Okay, nice. All right. I need to make sure that I am on live and that everyone can hear me. For anyone who's here early, welcome. I know it's been a minute. It's been maybe here, let me lift it up just a little bit more. It's been like a whole week and a half, almost a whole 2 weeks since I've seen you guys. So life obviously catches up with people, and I got a little busy. That's okay. And then on Sunday, for my mental health, it was Father's Day. And as many of you guys know, I do not have my father. We sadly lost him 6 years ago. And, well, let's just say that was a nice little mental health day. So I did celebrate my older brother, my cousin, and then also my stepfather. So we were in good company. Hold on, I can't even tell if I'm on yet, though. Hold on. Why is it my Wi-Fi that's messing up? I can't even get on right. So hold on, everyone. I'm hoping that I'm good. On my dash, I do see that you guys are on here right now, but my tablet doesn't want to. Let me turn. Well, no, I was gonna say let me turn off my Wi-Fi, but I thought this was a cellular one. I should get one of my cellular ones. This is why I think Apple should make a new Mini 7, right? So having a Mini 7, I would so put a line on that thing, and Apple just needs to refresh their lineup. That's all we're asking for is a brand new iPad Mini. Is that too much to ask? I mean, we just recently got the new Pros. We just recently got the new iPad Airs. So what gives? All right, I really don't know what's going on with this tablet. It's really messing up. I don't, hold on, wait. Why is my Wi-Fi not connected? Finally, here we go. I think we're making some progress. 1 second. If not, I'm going to have to get my phone because dang it. Look, I should have been more well prepared for this. I do appreciate everyone for your patience. For whoever is able to be here a little early, I do appreciate that. By the way, I hope you guys do see that these live streams are probably going to be a little bit sooner now. So that's a good byproduct of seniority. So at my job, I'm starting to get a little bit of seniority, which is about time, if you want me to be completely honest. But it's okay. I know that this was going to take time. And here we are. So guys, my iPad mini still is not connecting to YouTube. I don't know why. Let me try to search myself up. I'm really sorry about this, guys. If not, I'm definitely going to get... Let me get my Ultra because my Mini's just not cooperating with me. 1 second. Okay, here we are. Jesus. So my Ultra, I do have my Samsung Galaxy Ultra. Let me go ahead and move this a little bit this way. That way the naked part of the wall is not being seen. I got to move these boxes out of the way. There we go. All right. Finally, we got ourselves situated. Dang it, that took long enough. So we have Gel Silic saying hello from Lana. Hello, Gel. Nice to see you here on the live stream. I really appreciate you being on here. Also, we have Mr. Win Coy saying, hey, hello, Mr. Win. Hopefully, you're having a great day so far. It's been a minute since I've seen you all, so I appreciate everyone who's making it out to the live streams right now. Mary M is saying, hello, guys. Hello, Mary M. I'm glad that you're able to make it on here. And I do appreciate all 27 of you guys here. So my dashboard is showing 27 concurrent viewers. Love to see it. Stormy Day with the high with several eyes. I also love to see Stormy Day here on the live streams. You're becoming a regular, and I love it. Mr. Win was good, G. Not much, man. So I got on this new creatine. It's creatine HCl. So I'm not sure how many of you guys weightlift, but if you do, the kind of go-to creatine is going to be creatine monohydrate. Now, with that one, there is a load-up phase, right? So, in order for it to be effective, you got to take 3 servings per day for the first 5 days, and then you just continuously take 1 survey after that. But with HCl, it's better on the water retention, and so it allows the creatine to just, You take it 1 hour before your workout and you're ready to go. I have felt a boost in power when it comes to the creatine HCl. It's actually kind of fascinating. So for anyone that does weightlift, I mean, we're out here trying to get some gains this summer. It's definitely bulk season. I think I've been neglecting the bulk for a while, just kind of coasting by, if you will, just maintaining weight, right? But I think now it's time to turn a little bit of the belly fat now into some defined muscle, and I'm really excited about that. Stormy Day is saying with watchOS 11, Apple really needs to make a new ceramic Apple Watch since the Apple Watch Series 5 is no longer going to be supported. Oh, good point. Good point. They should, and I think they will. Mainly given due to the fact that this is going to be the Series X or the Series 10, whatever they decide to call it. So they're going to go all out. And by the way, guys, I am meticulous in what I do. There's a time and place for everything. I think mastering the art of timing is really, really good. So life has gotten pretty busy for me lately. However, me and my good friend, Jaeger, as he's known on the streets, I'm going to start releasing my videos both in an English version and a Spanish version for a while. Now, if the Spanish videos do actually gain some traction, and if I see that a lot of my folks in the Caribbean that are Spanish speakers in Mexico, Central America, South America, or even people from Spain, because I know that one of my favorite YouTubers, Nikias Molina, we actually did a collaboration at one point. Shout out Nikias. But if I could captivate that part of the globe, you can just imagine what it's going to do for our live streams. So I know that with everything all in due time, everything in good timing, right? So I'm not pushing anything. I'm not rushing into anything. But my whole point with all of this is that with the Series X, whenever it does come out, like I said, rest assured that Apple's going to pull out all the strings, right? So we should see a new edition Apple Watch to commemorate the Series X. I can so see that happening, right? And so I love that you bring that up because, yes, it's been a while since we've had a ceramic Apple Watch. It's been since the Series 5, and I myself own one. So every now and then it's a little kind of clunky to like mess around with because for my band videos, I love putting on the ceramic watch because, I mean, who's not going to like a white Apple Watch? It looks really pristine and it looks really rare, and that's because it is. It's just that for some reason or another, Apple, they haven't updated it. So we'll just have to wait and see. By the way, everyone, so the like goal for this video, I believe, is now 49. So yeah, we're about to get to the 50th like on our live streams. Now, whether we get there or not, that's totally fine. I know that I've been out of it for now, 2 live streams. So like I said, it's a week and a half. I have missed you all a lot, but here we are, man. We're actually chugging along. My next upload is going to be that battery drain test. It's just like I said. So now there's going to be a little bit more of a delay in between uploads. I would say give it another extra day or two now. I just need to really get in the mojo of uploading consistently, and then I got you all. It'll be like a video a week on top of the live streams. It's just live sometimes just gets in the way, man. I am one person, so hey, it is what it is. But uploading videos both in English and Spanish, like I said, to captivate a separate piece of the human population would be nice. And if I see that the Spanish videos do gain enough traction, then maybe I may just have to create a Juan&Only Spanish channel, a separate channel. Then that way I can focus. I might even have to do like a live stream on Wednesday in English and then a live stream on Sunday in Spanish. You just never know. I'm just going to have to wait and see. I do see, though, that we have our channel moderator. We have Mr. Vicente, but the white Apple Watch will get dirty fast. Actually, it really doesn't. I mean, it's white in color, but if you think about like white plastic, it doesn't really necessarily get dirty per se. You know what I mean? But anyway, I think I skipped a little bit. We have Stormy Day saying 26. Mr. Win, I agree. I really dig the ceramic. How would you feel if they changed the band connection design on the new watch, given all the watch bands you have at the moment? Yeah. So I know that I've expressed this concern before, and it is going to be a very sad day. I mean, if I have to like get I don't know if I'll continue collecting Apple Watch bands. I will, of course, always review them for you all. And, of course, if the Series X does change the band mechanism, I myself am going to own the Series X regardless, you know? So, like, I'm always going to bring the band reviews for you guys. It's just, I don't know if I have the heart in me or the wallet, because I need to move on to bigger and better things, and I'm trying to buy a home at the same time. So it's like home, more bands. And so given that I have already 300, almost 400 original Apple Watch bands, it's going to be really tough. I'm really excited, but at the same time, I know that the pressure's mounting up. We're 2 months away. Well, no, hold on. I mean, if we consider June out the way already, yeah, we have July and then August, and then we have the September iPhone 16 Pro Max, or whatever they decide to call it, and the new Apple Watch Series X. So, man, I don't know. We've had the same band mechanism now for years and years and years, and given Apple's design language, they really don't care. If they're going to change something, they're going to do it, and they really are very ruthless about it. So we're just going to have to wait and see. We'll cross that bridge once we get there. Stormy Dave does say, what is your current daily Apple Watch? Mine is a red Series 6. So mine right now has been my Ultra. So like 9 days out of 10, I'm rocking my Ultra. Now occasionally I'll swap it to a good second choice for me is going to be the Series 8 that I have, and it is an Hermes stainless steel and silver. I also have the Series 8 in black stainless steel, which is also a really nice watch. And so I also swap that out here and there. But my Ultra 2 is my go-to Apple Watch. I mean, the thing is that the battery is unmatched on the Ultra 2. Like, it's kind of silly because once you go to an Ultra and once you actually realize the potential that the battery has on the Ultra 2, it's really hard to go back to one of the regular Apple Watches, right? Because the battery is going to last you just one day, if that, right? And at least the Apple Watch Ultra is going to last you well into 3, 4, 5 days if you're lucky, just depending on you. So for right now, I'm rocking my Ultra 2. Now, I cannot wait for a day that we have the Ultra 2 in a space black titanium finish. I think that would look really nice. But we have Darren saying, what are your thoughts on the new Hermes styles from spring? I never saw a review drop. I know they're expensive. I really think they're going to be some kind of adapter, like a magnetic piece that clicks onto the new attachment with the old mechanism on it. No idea if it will look funky or not. So, Darren, thank you for your questions. Actually, that brings me a good reminder that I think it's time to actually review those. So, when I was initially doing those band reviews, I did the math, dude. And I think for the Hermes, if I were to review all of them, all of the Hermes bands, we're talking, I think it's like 15, 16 Hermes bands. So if you do 15 times like 300 or 350, I think is what they are. So think about it this way. 2 bands is $750, and wait, so if it's 2 bands is $700. So let's go ahead and round down and say that 3 are $1,000. So if we have 15 or 16, then that's about $5,000 needed in like a credit limit or cash, cold hard cash, liquid funds to be able to fund all of that. Since then, of course, I've been just stacking my bread. I'm just kind of focusing on my finances. I think that's extremely doable today. So that brings me a really good idea and a good mental note. So the battery drain test, like I said, I'm trying to figure out the nuances of releasing it in Spanish and in English. Now, on the back end, what would be the easiest thing for me to do is just change the narration. But what I came to figure out is that from English to Spanish, the narration and the translation isn't word for word. And so it makes a certain language sometimes a little shorter or sometimes a little longer. And so that just means kind of switching up the whole video. If one is a little longer, then I need to adjust for that. So that's a good idea, though. The Hermes videos, I may have to just go ahead and order all of them and review them, because I know that in September is going to be such a busy month for me. It is my birthday month, but man, September is going to be nonstop. So I'm ready for that, of course, but I hope you guys are, because there's going to be a lot of stuff coming up here in September. I mean, the new iPhones, the new Apple Watches, the new bands. We're going to see if the mechanism changes. A new iPhone SE is expected. And then, of course, the title of this live stream, Apple Intelligence will be live to the general public and not just as a beta. So starting in September, anyone who buys the new iPhone, it's going to come with that Apple Intelligence. So it's just, there's a lot of exciting stuff around here. All right, Brian says, finally went up to an Apple Watch Ultra. Which loop do you like better, Alpine or Trail loop? So Brian, good question. I would say, let me see. I have all of my bands right here. I think I like the Trail loop. The Trail loop is the one that's infinitely adjustable, so it reminds me a lot of the Sport loops in a way, where you can have it as tight, like you're constricting your arteries, or you can leave it pretty loose. The Alpine is fine. I think the Alpine, and guys, just for a little visual demonstration, let me see if I have any. I don't have any out here. Well, sometimes this is a little hard to take off. Hold on, let me see if I can do it. I can't. I'm just going to leave it there. But the Alpine loops are the ones that come with the G-hook. It is those. Those right there. So they're behind me. I don't know if you guys can see them. But yeah, it's the green, or I'm sorry, yeah, the green, the orange, and that white one. Let me lower. Yeah, there we go. So it's just, they're hard to take off, and like, I don't know, the mold, it just doesn't fit it right. But those are kind of in between. I feel like they're in between classy and not. I mean, they are kind of like hunter, go out and hike type of vibe. They have that G-hook kind of mechanism. They're interesting. They're an interesting style of band. But for practicality, I would say the Trail loops for sure. All right, Brian also says, and finally, do you feel like the legacy Apple Watch bands look too skinny on the Ultra? And yes, many of them do. Like, the thing is that the legacy Apple Watch bands, they aren't designed for the Ultra, obviously, right? When all of these legacy Apple Watch bands came out, it was pre-Apple Watch Ultra, so they were designed in mind for the smaller watches. So yeah, I agree. Like, some of the solo loops especially, like, they fit, yes, and they're compatible, but they look skinny. You're right about that. So long as you're okay with that, it should be good. Aaron, Mr. Aaron, how you doing, guys? By the way, don't forget to drop the like. I'm not surprised that, I am streaming a little bit earlier, so hopefully a lot more of you guys are able to join. Sadly, today is going to be a quicker than average live stream, but I feel like because I've been neglecting you guys just a little bit because of life, I feel bad. I shouldn't, because, everyone has a life, right? As do I. But I think one of these live streams I'm going to definitely extend for an hour plus, and that's just to hang out with you guys. Remember, we're trying to reach a like goal of about 49 this time around. If we don't reach it, that's totally fine. Again, I know that I've been absent for like a week and a half. It's been a minute since I've been out here on the live streams with you guys, but it's good to be back. Let me just say that. So we're at 33 likes right now is what I'm seeing. We're a little bit of ways, but that's fine. If we don't reach it, like I said, totally fine with me. Aaron said, I wish Apple would allow the Ultra to be Hermes. Oh my God. Yes and no. Aaron, if they did do that, then you know dang well that Apple Watch Ultra Hermes edition is going to be at least like some $3,000 or something like that. Vicente does say, yes, Espanol and English, and also some Spanish words don't translate good depending on where they are from. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm saying, Vicente, because originally I thought, okay, easy work, right? Let's just use the same clip. Once I export the English version, let's just delete my English subtitles and let's replace them with Spanish subtitles. But what I came to find out is like, well, wait, hold on. This isn't actually syncing up as well as I thought it would in my head. So logistically, it's a lot tougher. Ideally, as the years progress, we're nearly at 67,000 subscribers. Of course, I do in the future want to start uploading more consistently, which would lead to more subscribers. But that's what I'm saying. Because I'm bilingual, I should utilize that, right? So this opens up this new can of worms to a potential new audience, which I'm totally up for, right? Let me go ahead and read the rest of these. Comel says, hey, brother, how are you? So, Kumail Mandan, I'm doing really good, bro. I'm doing really good. Sorry that I've been absent for a little bit. Life happens, like I said. But, Kumail, I know that you're one of the newer viewers, and I want to shout you out, man. It's nice that you're back here. Again, this is my comeback live stream after not live streaming for a little bit. The Sunday stream should happen. As far as I'm concerned, there's no big holidays or anything on Sunday, so I think that one's ready to go. And if anything, I feel like on the Sunday streams, more people are able to join anyway, and I would like to stream a little bit sooner, which is where I'm getting at with this live stream, because my seniority at work is growing, and that's wonderful, because now this allows me to stream a little bit earlier and hopefully catch a lot of you American citizens who aren't necessarily able to catch me later at night. Stormy Day does say, not going to lie, I might buy a green Apple Watch Series 7 around September. So Stormy Day, I imagine that you're probably going to buy that like at a reseller site, maybe on eBay, because the green one is not sold by Apple directly anymore. I own the green one. I have it somewhere. It's just because it's officially off of the lineup, I don't really model it all that too often. But the green one is really nice. The only thing is I wish it were lighter. The green Apple Watch is fine, don't get me wrong, but it's really, really dark. It's a really dark pine green, and sometimes you can't even really see it that well. So anyway, we have Miss History Buff. Nice to see you here, Miss History Buff. It always makes me smile to see that you're consistently on all of these live streams. So thank you for making it, Miss History Buff. This one is going to be a quicker live stream. Mr. Vicente Ramos does say subscribe and follow your boy. Yes, sir. We're out here. We're trying to make things happen. Guys, so like I said, I'm going to cut this live stream just a little bit short. I still have so much work to do in terms of that iPad battery drain test, then just finally figuring things out. And like I said, once I get on a mojo, once I get rocking and rolling with all these uploads, I'm going to have to do it regardless, because there's a lot of catching up to do. And in a matter of a couple months, 3 months, we have the new iPhones that are going to drop. So I know that I'm going to be extremely busy from now until the end of the year, like damn story of my life. But one of the things that I do look forward to, and one of the times that I get to relax and just kind of hang out, is on these live streams here with you guys. So I love whenever y'all ask me these kinds of questions. I'm as excited as y'all are about figuring out whether Apple is actually going to change the ban mechanism or not. I mean, trust me, as someone who is as invested as I am, you never know. But the cool thing is like Apple products tend to become antiques maybe like after 20, 25 years. Now, for example, like if you were to have one of the first iPod classics, like the very first ones, then those go for a lot of money. Likewise, if you have like the original iPhone, right, unboxed especially, I think just most recently an unboxed original iPhone went on sale for almost like $80,000. So like that return on the investment is crazy. Who knows, right? At least for now, I have absolutely zero plans that I'm going to sell any of my current Apple Watch bands. Even if they change the band mechanism, I'm still going to wear them proudly. It's still going to be my backdrop for my channel and my live streams. My bands aren't going anywhere. But what I'm saying is, what if in the future, man, like what if I'm in my mid 40s, like early 50s or whatever, and the Apple Watch has now advanced into this like separate kind of gadget, like it's its own thing, all of these advancements and whatnot. And then what if these old Apple Watch bands end up becoming, who knows, like instead of $50 a pop, like maybe each one will go for a minimum of like $200 a pop. That'd be a 4x return on all these bands. Hey, I'm just out here thinking about it like as an investment, right? And with 400 plus bands, you can already imagine how that can multiply very quickly. Stormy Day, not gonna lie, I'm kind of surprised that the Apple Watch SE 1 is not getting Apple Watch OS 11. Dude, I saw that too. I was a little surprised about it as well. I mean, we aren't on but just the second generation of SE, and the fact that the first generation SE already is not compatible is pretty crazy. At least, I mean, I don't know what Apple's thinking recently, right? But hey, we kind of just have to go with the flow, because really, I mean, what else can we do? Comel says Italy versus Spain tomorrow. Who you got, bro? We have been watching all the soccer games at work. At my job at AT&T, we obviously sell DirecTV, so we have DirecTV service on our TV, which is awesome. We always get to watch all the best sports games. I would say España for sure. I think Spain's got it. If you want to bet, let me know, but I definitely got Spain. We got Mr. Alejandro Covarrubias with the ear. That's my little brother. Shout out to my little brother for making it onto the live stream. I always appreciate that, little bro. Miss History Buff says, I bought a green S745 with cellular on, woot woot, last March for $299 new. Where are you finding these deals, Miss History Buff? Sadly, it's not available anymore. It's my workhorse watch. Damn it. Yeah. So, yeah, it's not available anymore. The blue one isn't sold anymore. The ceramic isn't. And then, you know, such a rare watch is the black ceramic Series 3. Because I don't think they made a black ceramic Series 5 unless I'm mistaken. I might be, which someone can correct me. But I want to say that the Series 3 was the last one that had a dark ceramic watch. And that dark ceramic looks so nice. It's so unique and so, I just wish Apple would revive that for the Series X. Again, I have high hopes for the Series X because it's the 10th anniversary Apple Watch. I mean, they should do something big. Rumors are pointing to the Ultra 3 more or less being the same darn thing. So the Ultra 3 is probably finally going to get the space black titanium. They may include a new chipset to make the UI and Apple Intelligence slightly faster. They might throw us like an extra 3 to 4 hours of battery life, which sure is always welcome. But reports are showing that the Ultra 3 more or less is going to remain the same. The big changes is going to come to the Series X. And I'm not sure who said it earlier, but yeah, they may introduce some kind of like magnetic band mechanism system where we can still use our old ones, but who knows? I just think that Apple really dug themselves in a deep hole with all of these bands. I mean, they've been using them for years now, like obviously going on 10 years. So like to just alienate everyone and like people like myself who have a massive collection, all of a sudden for them to not be compatible is going to be a shot in the foot. Unless Apple being Apple, they do create some kind of solution where these are going to be compatible. Now, is that going to be at the detriment of the cosmetic look of the Apple Watches? I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. Mr. Wynn said your band would be in the Museum of Apple Products in the future. Dude, I know. I feel like definitely my watch band wall could one day in the future be in some sort of museum. Like, not only are they individually very cool, but like in the way that I've like, you know, displayed them, it is art. I find it as art. They're very colorful. They instill a lot of energy into me. So like, I agree. This could one day become or be included in some kind of Apple museum. I love that you bring that up. And then Stormy Day says, remember when the Apple Watch Series 3 was sold for way too long? Dude, yes. We would still sell it at AT&T when I started. It wasn't until, so I started in August, right? So it was only like a month that the Series 3 was still officially in the lineup. But of course, we had a little bit of over inventory. And so it took everything in me, everything, to like, people would be like, oh, let me get this one because it was the cheapest one. I'm like, yeah, so like the salesman in me does not want you to do that. Like, honestly, get the SE, and the difference was only like $40, you know? So most people would be like, oh yeah, let me get the SE then. And because, dude, the Series 3 was just, it was sold up until the Series 9. I mean, that is a full 6 years of that darn watch being sold, and nowadays it's a dinosaur. So like, good point bringing that up. Man, so guys, all right, I think I'm probably going to cut this live stream a little bit short. I know that we're having an influx in people joining. I think that's the way that YouTube just likes to do things. So because I was absent for a little bit, I'm not sure how many notifications reached people, but I do know, like I said, that the Sunday stream should happen. Either way, it does not matter about whether we hit the like goal or we didn't. That's always just something for fun. Whether it's one person out here listening to me and talking to me, or it's 100 of you guys already know how thankful I am. So we're going to go ahead and call this one quits. I do appreciate everyone who made it to the live stream and interacted with the live chat. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, cut it short. Please be on the lookout for this iPad battery drain test. I am praying that everything goes smoothly and I have it out before the next live stream. And who knows, on the next live stream, you guys can watch the iPad battery drain test and we can discuss it a little bit if you guys want. So as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Everyone, please make sure to hydrate up. This summer's getting hot up here in North America, especially for us Georgians, right? So I see at the end, everyone is giving those extra likes there at the very end. We reached 36. That is absolutely perfectly fine with me. That is enough. So everyone, I'll catch you all in the next one, all right? Bye for now. Woof, nice little comeback workout. I love it. Or not workout, live stream. There we go.